Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We got something new. We won as Dark Judas last time. Bit of a weird way to do it, but we did get it done. I'm just looking. What's on the far right? Far right is negative. So bottom row is Mega Satan, Greed, which we haven't even unlocked the Greedier yet, but Greedier, outside is Hush. Okay. Or sorry, outside is Delirium, I mean to say. So Eden, if we do a Dark Run, like the ideal path would be Dark Run Mega Satan. Unlikely we're going to get both that, but we're going to give it a shot. Started with, Mongo baby. M19YQ6XN. Prove to me the D12 is a useful item. Not intellectually. Give me real world examples. There's a classic line from my favorite band, the Insane Clown Posse, that really sums it up. I don't want to talk to a scientist. Y'all mother freakers are lying and getting me cheesed off, is what they say. But they say it in slightly more... I mean, they're artists, so there's, you know, Custer's License, I think is the... Oh no, it's Custer's Last Stand was, what that's about. Isaac, you know, it's been going fine lately. I definitely do want Unicorn Stump. I cannot believe... I'm looking at our stats now, and I'm like, oh my god. Bad rate of fire. Below average speed, not necessarily bad. Below average speed. Definitely below average rate of fire and damage. Have I said that enough times? Here's what I'm thinking. This could be the case where we learn how to use the D12 appropriately. We can use it to not have to... I mean, it could spare us a bomb if we're able to rework that room into our own image. That's my fault. I ran into him. I'll accept that. That's on me. I'm a little nervous about fighting this guy so early, because you never know who it could be, you know? Ragman. Living in a movie. I can't do the Aerosmith voice. It always comes out like an old vaudevillian thing. Ragman. Living in a movie. Hot time. Santa's little cutie. Wait, does he say Santa? You must say Daddy's little cutie. Santa's little cutie doesn't make any sense. A ragdoll. Maybe it makes sense because it's like the elves are making a ragdoll. And Santa wants to fornicate with it. I'm not totally sure how that would make any sense. But anyway. Ah, we were so... Oh, we got it. I beg you, sirs. It was a good fight. Thank you for the range upgrade. It's very useful and appreciative. I like it a lot. We have a question. It didn't come up, it came up on the NLSS today, but we never finished it, okay? Why? Oh, let's go. Why are cats so interested in sitting on things that are not the default surface of the area? You know, here's what I mean by that. Right now I have a desk. The desk is wide open. The cat could sleep on it. Instead, Ruka has chosen to rebel and sleep on the laptop. Why would you choose to sleep on the laptop instead of the desk? Good answer. It's warm. That's one. I'll give you that one. No question about it. But if there's papers, he'll sleep on the papers. If there's, you know, garbage, sometimes like a plastic bag or something like that, they'll sleep on garbage rather than sleep on a, you know, a wooden table. I don't think it, I don't know, is a plastic bag softer than resting on just wood? I suppose if you were like, your pillow could be a plastic bag or just the wooden bed. I don't know which one I would pick, to be honest. People always say stuff, too. They always go, well, in Japan, they use wooden pillows, like bamboo pillows in the summer. Okay, that's cool. I've slept in Japan. Guess what? It sucked. The beds were hard. Pillows were bad. Blankets were made out of, like, you know, Halloween costumes. I'm not saying that, you know, I mean, there's room for cultural differences, of course. Maybe people that grew up sleeping on those beds in Japan, maybe they prefer them to a Western style, slightly softer bed. Like, I like a hard bed. These beds were like wooden slats. I know. Well, actually, they sleep on tatami mats in the sun. Okay, I know. Okay, been there. I'm just saying. Their bed meta is not 10 out of 10. This started with a cat thing, but now it's like different sleep practices around the world. I do have to say, I think I am I was born in the right part of the world for my sleep preferences. And that's, I mean, there's some problems with that. One problem is that maybe if I was born in another part of the world, I would have adjusted to their sleep preferences. It'd be a different thing. But, you know, I love a North American bed. I really do. I've been to some European hotels. One thing that I've seen at a European hotel that makes no sense to me, and feel free to tell me how I'm wrong in this one. I'm eager to hear it. You go to a hotel room, 2 single beds. What are we supposed to do with 2 single beds? I guess the idea is that, you know, if you're there with a coworker or a friend, you don't want to sleep in the same bed, that's fine. But then, you know, if you're there with your spouse, I guess you guys are going to sleep on 2 single beds adjacent, or you're going to push the beds together, and then one of you is just going to stick your spine in the spot where the frames touch. Like, I'm a little beguiled by it, let's put it that way. What does a North American hotel look like? Straight up, 2 double beds. I get it is more expensive, takes up less space, fulfills the North American stereotype of, you know, I gotta have, you know, 6 feet of empty space around me at all times or I'm gonna feel crowded. But still, you know, I prefer it. Again, maybe because I grew up here. And then also I was thinking of, like, you know what other countries do sleep well? Spain. But I don't know. I don't think I'm much for a siesta. I really don't like napping. Napping, it offers very little appeal to me personally, and it's not that I hate relaxing. I just find it more of a chore to fall asleep during the day than the benefit that I get out of it. You know, I always, whenever I nap, unless I'm like unbelievably tired, like jet lagged and just got off of like a 12-hour flight. Unless I'm unbelievably tired, it's always like an hour of sleep to get to work and then I sleep, or an hour of work to get to sleep, I should say. And then I sleep for an hour and I wake up and I'm like, my mouth feels weird. Now, we gotta be careful here. You know what? Let's try for an angel run. Because we can. None of the items in there, I mean, I do want Little Brim. I definitely would not say no to a Little Brim pickup. Simultaneously, it's not something I'm willing to, like, sack the whole, you know, Mega Satan attempt for. But we are going to be very, very, very slow. All I ask is if I could get, if I could get an orbital, we win, more or less. The better the orbital, the better the, you know, odds of us winning, and the less we need to make it happen. But all we need is like 1 sack dagger. It's like 3 birds stoned at once. We win, we get sack dagger, and then I don't know what the 3rd bird is. I didn't really think about it. But have you considered that, don't you know and haven't you heard that a bird is the word? Help. I think just brace yourself for the fact that we're going to be, you know, in this one for the long haul. I hate not being able to use Unicorn Stump for its intended purpose, which is absolutely destroying every enemy on the screen and hearing the lamentations of their game designers. Oh, that was really bad. But, you know, what else can we do here? We're doing our darndest. We can use it as a defensive enabler to help us not take damage, and hopefully that allows us to just sort of... Oh. I'm gonna say no. This one's not just for that, it's for HP related reasons, not just for angel chances, but I'm super happy we got Guppy's Paw. I'm also gonna take both of these pills, because I am interested to see, you know, if we can get a Tears upgrade or something. Like, I really feel like we're not in that danger zone yet, but we're coming close to the danger zone. And hear me out here. That's what I wanted. It sounds weird. I wanted to take damage. I don't want to deal with the Devil Chance anymore. I want to have a better deal with the Devil / Angel Chance next floor, because I already know that I don't like what's in this one. Give me a little bit of protection, but I don't want to go all in. Immediately regret coming to this room at all. You're just going to have to accept it's going to be a little bit slower today. That's okay. I'll take a slow run with a guaranteed guppy on the side. Can I hit you? I got a bit for you right now, okay? You have to make the perfect pizza. You get one topping of each category. What is it? A category? One category is meat. I understand many of you out there might be trying to roll a semantic argument, and a semantic argument I don't disagree with. There can be multiple categories of meats, absolutely. You know, does a pepperoni fulfill the same role as a chicken on a pizza? Absolutely not. You know, the chicken's got a little bit of the pepperoni's there for salt, a little tang. The chicken's more for like a mouthfeel sort of situation. Man, this is a defensively minded run right now. You know, does an anchovy count as a meat? Yes, it does. I'm sorry to tell you. If you want anchovies, you got no pepperoni. But it's the same for vegetables, you know? Now, we're going to draw a delineation at some point. But for now, one meat, one vegetable. If I had to hit you with mine, I'm struggling, to be honest. And then, well, of course, one cheese. I don't want to be the guy who says that I wouldn't pick mozzarella. Because, I mean, come on, it's the classic pizza cheese. But are we making a pizza that embodies pizza more than anything else? Or are we making a pizza that is the one that we want to eat? Because I've been having some, like, goat cheese pizza. And I think it's, like, mozzarella and then just a little goat cheese for an added tang ability. You know, I gotta go mozzarella. I talked myself out of it. I can't be the guy getting a goat cheese pizza. It's too much of a self-caricature. Okay. No deal with the devil, please. I was hoping for an orbital. Obviously, that's not gonna happen. You know what we could do? We could use our strength card to get 3 free spirit hearts. But I think it would require us to go all in on spirit hearts. Otherwise, I believe there's a chance we could lose our remaining red heart. Like, we walk into the room, hit Q, smash that Guppy's Paw button. What do we get out of it? 3 spirit hearts. When we leave, do we go down to 0? I think there's a chance we might. Because it depends whether it subtracts the heart container we gained with strength, or whether it subtracts a heart container. If it subtracts a heart container, I would expect to go down. You know what? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mythbusters Isaac Edition. Every video game's got its own Mythbusters. That actually seems like a subtweet, because now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there is an Isaac Mythbusters series. It wasn't my intention to call anybody out. I was more thinking of, like, you know, Fortnite Mythbusters. If you shoot a rocket and then hit it with your pickaxe, can you break the rocket before it explodes? The answer to the question, after you smash that bell. That almost hit us. At this point, like, I have to look. Sorry. I know we're being very rude to our donation machine, but, like, legitimately, if we don't pick up extra fuel, we're going to die. This run will not win. So we're going to grab Sackhead, because Sackhead is almost a game-winning item in and of itself, just by, you know, its own merits. But we are going to do a little myth-busting here. So let's come in, pop this. We want to see if we still have HP when we leave. We don't. Okay, so we should have used both. In the end, basically what we did there is waste a strength card and use a Guppy's Paw charge we would have preferred not to have used. It's not as bad as it might look, because we don't really need red hearts if we're not going to take deals with the devil. So we're going to have a 66% chance at a deal with the devil next floor. It's going to be 33% angel, and that's what we're looking for. And dude, Guardian Angel could show up there, I think. I don't know if it's been unlocked. I don't know if it has to be unlocked. This is a great start. I'm very glad I did that, because what I was going to say is, in my head, I was like, do we get a speed bonus from using... Oh, why not? Do we get a speed bonus from using Unicorn Stump? And the answer is yes. So, ooh, a little spooky there. We still have 2.77 damage, so things are looking... Oh, dude, so huge. Thank you so much. Mama Mega gives us 1 free floor of basically every enemy being dead. That's great news for me. Yeah, we'll try to give back to our donation machine, but we can't afford to yet, in my opinion. So this is the floor where, hopefully, the game finds it in its heart to help us out. Give us You know, doesn't have to be damage, doesn't have to be DPS. Just give us a damage improvement in the form of basically anything, including an orbital. An orbital would be lovely right now. Lockdown. Doesn't affect us till later. I can see forever. One makes you smaller, one makes you larger. Okay, here we go. Chubb, immediately half dead. Use another bomb, it didn't do too hot. I'm gonna save my remaining bombs for the angel fight. Just in case. It's more like a 38% chance. Good lord, we got a range upgrade after all that. I'm out. I mean, what else would I do here? We went to the item room, we went to the shop. We got it. And with Mama Mega, we could have explored a little bit more, but... This is one of those runs that, you know, you look for any way out at this point. Orbital's still probably the most likely one. Got a 50% chance of a deal with the devil here, which is, you know, it's worth something. I think you try to win the crystal ball, or at least, you know, even like a trinket or something here. I also sort of don't want to spend all my money on this when we could, You think it'll blow up the... I don't think it will. I was wrong. Got a chariot out of it. Chariot's like a good unicorn stump when we have no orbitals, so... All I ask, single orbital. Or, get this, you could also hit me with some of that damage upgrade. I always... It's only happened to me... I don't know, less than 5 times probably across every Isaac episode we've done since Rebirth, at the very least. But I'm always so wary of a train wreck. They sneak up on you. You go, oh, I got so many good items. Why am I going so slow? And then you realize it's because... Oh, no. You realize it's because every single one of those items is defensive. And without any sort of offensive, you know, oomph, the run's over. You will lose. Or you're going to fight it out in like a 75-minute long run that goes to the cathedral. Choked on the words as they came out of my mouth. The cathedral. So, I'd say that's just about worth 1 room's charge. Starting a boss room with Unicorn Stump matters 0% because we're almost always going to have Unicorn Stump anyway. In fact, I would go so far as to say on the average run, we would never not have Unicorn Stump going into the boss room. Doesn't make sense. Now, we don't really care about a shot speed upgrade. We don't really care about a lot of the stuff that we seem to be getting advantages for on this run. Paralysis, okay. Just goes to show you, it could always be worse. You know, you're in a delicate position when you start to focus on the positives, and the only thing you can figure out that come out of your mouth is like, well, on the bright side, at least we have Mongol Baby. If it weren't for Mongol Baby, it would take us 45 seconds to kill an enemy instead of 41. Well, I said that like it was a punchline. 41! Really big shoe. Really big shoe. I'm telling you, dude. Fight war. Get Cuba meat. Win run. That's my flowchart right now. So, like, if we... I guess there's a lot of time to think about our plan here. If we could find a library... we would be able... to maybe have a chance to make that happen, but as is right now, I know you're probably like, hey, you know, I'm bored. Yo, guess what? Me too. Get in line. Have you played 3,000 hours of Isaac? If not, I doubt you're as bored as I am on this one, so trust me, I'm desperate for some kind of damage or DPS upgrade at the very least. This is like, not quite soy milk damage, but it's like 2 times better than soy milk damage and 10% the fire rate. On the bright side, you know, we're learning to leverage our minimal advantages, keeping the bombs flowing when necessary to do damage. That's for you. And what you're gonna drop next is for me. I'm almost like, maybe we should blow up skulls. If we blow up the skulls, we can get dry, baby. AAA battery is way more useful. in my head, I caught myself with a bias there. I was trying to figure out, like, a reason why it wouldn't be better. Like, I was looking for a reason to not take it. It's weird. I wonder why that is. I guess you know, just trying to outsmart myself here. So we got Bomb Bag. Thanks, I hate it. It's not bad, but it's just, like, super not what we need at all. Please, Lord, a shop with some more value. Okay, I maybe have an over-adherence to the unicorn stump right now, but I don't know. Once every 6 rooms getting a card does not really interest me too much. Not yet, anyway. Bad dodge. Okay, 2 extra bombs. 100% deal with the devil chance. What do you... We fought war. Okay, go all in on war. Then you get unicorn stump. Holy crap, the game heard our pleas. Can we just get a thank you, Edmund? And a thank you, Tyrone? And a thank you, Nicholas Incorporated? You have done me an enormous service here and allowed me to provide entertainment to the masses. Not just on this run, but on every run. So thank you. You know, there's a baseline level of thanks that needs to be offered. That only it's like Thanksgiving. It only came out this one day because of this miraculous moment. I have to level with you. I am 100% committed to getting this deal with the Angel to happen and hopefully getting Mega Satan. Chaos? Ancient Recall is 3 more cards. Turn 1 card into 3 cards. Why not? I still think you give this a try. I hate that we got that, but it is what it is. Okay, so... immediately, I'm like, well, never... well, it's a good lesson. Never use Unicorn Stump for anything that isn't killing everything in a room. Even just having the orbital itself is like, dude, I am so happy to have the ability to do what we just did right there. Immediately, I'm also like, we're fighting enemies that are not all easy to kill with a single orbital. Got the job done, though, didn't we? Don't forget, I actually just remembered. If we want to, we can stand still, and the enemies will come to us. Eventually. Very good unicorn stump pop. Thanks, son. Okay, retrovision. That was a weird moment. We're still betting on angel rooms. They may never appear, but, you know, that's besides the point. The point is, we now have a little thread. We can pull on the thread and the whole sweater will unravel. I had a whole little conversation with myself in my head there. I went, why don't they make clothes without threads? Wouldn't that be better? You'd never end up with a loose thread. You pull on it, all of a sudden you got a big old hole in your armpit or something like that. And then I thought they do. It's called Threadless. And then my brain went, wait a minute. Threadless is definitely made with threads. It's not like some kind of polymer, like a vinyl, futuristic sort of spaceman clothing. That's false advertising. I want to call up Threadless HQ, which I'm going to guess is located in Chicago. And I'm going to call them up and be like, excuse me, sir, or madam, your website advertises that the clothes were bereft of threads, and yet here I sit with a single one poking out from betwixt my collar. And they're going to be like, you too are a broken man. And I'll be like, I know. Did you see today's Isaac? And they'll be like, yes, because I'm very, very famous. The Hanged Men. Dude, he looks so happy. I don't necessarily love the item formerly known as butt bombs. What I do love is that combined with bomb bag gives us a little bit more hurt and power. And apparently our bombs are going to be very precious for us over the course of this run, so I'm doing what I can. Just getting the cube of meat, it's enough. I mean, you've noticed, I hope, that this floor has gone a lot better for us. Okay, Mr. Mega. It makes the butt bombs pick up slightly better. Now, we're not going to fight Delirium on this run. Obviously not. We're probably not going to fight Mega Satan, although I would really like to. Although Unicorn Stump doesn't work very well there. So we'll probably at some point need some damage. But we're really going to try to make this Dark Room run work. And if we can make the Mega Satan dream come true as well, sign me up. Just need to focus here temporarily. I'm hoping we can get into a little bit of banter on this episode. But I mean, we're statistically bereft of banter right now. How am I supposed to banter at a time like this? We have 2.77 damage, 9 rate of fire on the mom fight. We did turn down 1 damage upgrade. I want that to be clear, okay? If you think that it's our fault because, oh, well, you had the opportunity to take dark matter and you said no. It ain't like that, okay? That's an unfair comparison. We are out. This is a horrible fight. That's an unfair thing to lay at my feet, okay? You know as well as I do, we have not had the opportunities the average Isaac run gets here. We're about to be hit, so. He spat out my own bomb. That was incredible. I'm not even mad. That was cool. Okay, HP and then a deal with the devil. This is the deal with the devil where you accept you're not going to be... Okay, well, we have almost a 0% chance of getting a Mega Satan door to open up. I guess we could still get Dad's key. But to be honest with you, it's not looking so hot for making that happen, at least. Dude, we don't even have a vanity for us on this floor. That's very disappointing. Because I was like, we'll blow it up, get some cards, maybe we can get another Emperor card. This is not cheesing the game at this point to use an Emperor card, like we're on the verge of despair. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but now we're on the Womb 2, and we have 2.77 damage. Have I brought this up previously? It's okay. Just follow the patterns is what I was gonna say. Oh my word, I walked right into it. Please. We got one. Good God. This is horrible. These kind of Isaac runs, like... What I'm about to say might be slightly controversial. There should be, like, code in the engine. That's like, if the run doesn't pass, like, a sanity check for where it should be by this point, give the player some mercy and free them. Now, would this run qualify? I don't know, but it'd be on the friggin' borderline for sure. The orbital saves us. Basically, every room is just long. It's not necessarily difficult. But rooms with enemies that are over gaps are, like this one, for example, are very difficult. Let's go. And let's continue to go. I guess in the worst case scenario, like, as long as the enemy will run to us at some point, we could just stand still. And then Cube of Meat will eventually, you know, sit him down. It's not really the way I want to live my life. By the way, it's not like our other stats are really that noteworthy. Like, what stat do you like here? There's one correct answer. It's range. Our range stat is awesome. All of our other stats are, like, nothing to write home about at all. At all. I will do it. We're 2 away from Guppy, and I am happy with the cards no matter what. Wheel of Fortune we could do something with. 2 of Diamonds. I mean, 2 of those is not really a huge get for us, but... I had another charge going there, in case you're curious how that worked out. One more. Alright, I love a single enemy. Oh, the single chubbies. Okay, let's not go down that road. Immediately after saying it, I was like, that's a song that we shouldn't sing. It could be taken the wrong way. Plus, I don't know all these lyrics. as I mentioned earlier, don't know that much Beyonce. Oh, listen, ladies, this is the next verse. Ever tell the story about how I had, I took a third-year class in my fourth year of my biology undergraduate education. Wow, that was not very smart of me right there. You know, we have to. I hate to say it, but it's better. I think. Maybe? No, because it does double our damage, which is like doubling 0 right now. And that was the year that you know, all the single ladies came out. All the single ladies, I'm assuming, open parentheses, put a ring on it. And they were like, we should get t-shirts made for this class that say if you liked it, that you should have put some ringers on it. Because a ringers solution is something that you use in laboratories. And they were like, do you want one? And I said no. And then they said, come on. And I said, nah, that's alright. Dude, we're done, right? I'm trying. Genuinely. If you put yourself in my shoes here, and you could muster the energy to shoot your 2.77 damage tiers, you're a better man than I am. That's all I need to say about this subject. We should be throwing down these bombs on occasion. You know, there's a chance we could be saved by the lifeline of Dark Bomb. But this is a very, very special kind of bad. Forgot we took Chaos as well, so... Didn't we? Yeah, we did. You can see it sort of on the right side of the screen there. So it's a very, like... I mean, I'm not going to say that it's doomed, because with Chaos, anything could show up at any point, but... I would really like if what showed up was, like, an item that was good, instead of more items that are really, really bad. And I'm just saying, AAA battery, why couldn't you be 9 volt? Giving me multiple unicorn stumps per fight. Per room, I should say. Don't shoot. Okay, it's going fine. It always comes down to this brimstone laser, though. Oh, we didn't even have to deal with it. Great news. Deal with the devil. Incredible. Okay, well, we're headed downwards. At this point, how do we make this happen? Well, you would drop a Wheel of Fortune, and you would hope to get a bunch of red hearts. The moon? A strength card. It's not a good look with -1 luck. Yet, here we are. I'll do it, man. I don't care. 17 attempts? Sign me up. Check this out first, though. Not nearly enough damage, but started to get there. Okay. I immediately hate this. Yep. Oh, we lived. I don't know if our Cuba meat blocked that or what happened, but maybe Mongo Baby got in the way. I don't even know if that can happen, but I really expected to walk into the room and not even have to worry about it. Joke's on me, I guess. Another penny. Fantastic. Oh, let's go. Actual payout. Thank you. And we will just keep this up basically forever. Very exciting run today. Thanks for the money. Maybe there's luck upgrades in here? Haha, just kidding. Incredible. Ah, the D4. As you might expect, it's an item that would actually be, like, real good right now. Hey, it's the Book of Revelations, an item that would be at least useful immediately here. We can't get to it, though. Temperance. You know what you do with Temperance? You blow it up. You do not play it in this situation. Thank you very much. Okay, so we should have 3 HP right now. Stop rushing me down. I need you to stand still so I can body you. We do want the bomb. Don't say no to the bomb. It's worth a lot. sadly, like our actual best damage dealer. Maybe we used too many of them right there, but, you know, I come by it honestly. And then what is... This is like our perfect room. More of those, the merrier. You know... What about duct tape? Just keeping your thing poked out in front of you. I don't know if this is good or bad, but we're going to try it. At least it's something new, right? We're going to pop a strength card just for survivability. And then we're going to stand right on the spawn point. And say, you know what, buddies? Come get a taste. Rush me down. Rush me down. I can wait. I can wait. I would prefer not to, but I can wait. What if we can, like, get him to move over to us first? This is pain. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. Bad. Very bad. So much worse. I think we're at least gonna live to go down to the next floor. Just based on cheesing the Christ out of him like this. Because the feet are just gonna land directly on me. Alright, so it turns out we actually have the strongest run ever invented in Earth's long history. We're a genius fighter. We unlock nothing because we've already done this far. This one's really like an all or nothing run, wasn't it? Like, yeah, we need to get... Oh my god, again. We need to get everything on this, right? Well, everything comes down to the lamb victory, I suppose. Well, sorry, forgot to do this. What are some potential outs for us? Well, we could get 2 guppy items on the dark room and win forever. That's a good start. Also very helpful. Okay, well, I mean, at least it's HP. This HP is worth quite a lot. Not what we're looking for, though. 3 cards. Chariot's fine. Hanged Man will just pop. We don't need it down here. Hierophant, also very good. No question. I'm gonna pop the Chariot here. I don't like fighting these guys. It's like if one doesn't die there, that's just, it cheeses you off, you know? Go ahead, go ahead. There we go. Good first room. What? Okay, good first room. And we only used, like, 6 cards to make it happen. Justice. Okay, give me that red heart into a spirit heart combo. Coming up next, I suppose. Fair enough. Definitely kill these guys, because they're going to kill all the other enemies in the room. Dare I suggest, the longer this goes on, the more I actually see us winning. Double Fallen is highly scary. Use all of your bombs. All of my bombs for you. Dun, dun, dun. You guys like Led Zeppelin? You heard of them? We lost almost all of our HP on that room. So what I was going to say was... Does anyone else think that as we get further and further into the run, we get more and more likely to win? And then what I'm going to say after that is, after doing that last room, I don't. Please. My run. It's very sick. So I would... I hate to do it. But I'm glad we did. I didn't want to use my bombs. I really didn't. I thought those enemies were very killable, but... Made my bed. Now it's time to freaking lie in it, man. So, we're just gonna very... Have I said very yet? We're gonna slowly whittle this man down, and it's gonna take an awfully long time. One of these days, we'll finish it, though. This one goes out to anybody watching this who's going, NL's being a little bit of a baby about this run. What's he complaining about? Look at the time to kill. Range, thankfully, allows us to get in there, but how many times would you expect that to hit this guy at this point in your run for success to occur? Probably not that many, right? Just as like an unbiased question to be asked. Love that room. More of that, please. And then as many freaking bombs as we can get. Because if I'm leveling with you, the longer I look at this, the more I'm like... And this is the complete inverse. I really thought we could make it. Oh my word. The longer we play, the more I'm like, how on earth are we going to beat the lamb? If we even make it to the lamb, which is sadly our next fight, and yet I'd take back nothing that I just said. Okay. I mean, what would you do? Oh, so you're gonna say I threw, but you know what I actually did was I tried to use Nod Leaf. And I thought, in my head I was like, that's the best way and maybe the only way we can make it happen. Either way, for now, dude, that run sucked. Hope you enjoyed it, though. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Ruka. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion. Be notified of live broadcasts. Otherwise, you're missing like half the content. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!